Hi everyone, welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba with Ben Apsey and...
I'm Daryl Nicholson, more than just a postcode, and happy Barista Day to you, mate. It's National World Barista Day. Happy Barista Day.
There's a day for everyone.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Polar pointed that one out, so I didn't even know that was happening. You didn't even know.
No, I had no idea.
Bloody barista. But anyhow, welcome along. Thursday the 1st of October in the year 2020, the unprecedented year. Lots going on. A low of 10 today we had. It's going to be a high of 26. And a 10% chance of rain. How did that come about?
No, you must have been out doing that naked rain dance I was talking about yesterday.
I didn't have time to scratch myself yesterday, and I'll talk more about Toowoomba Sports Club later because, boy, oh boy, what a day. Mate, they're saying the weather on average is 6% higher than average. I'm not really feeling that. I don't know where
that's really interesting that the collective, they are saying that 6 degrees higher than average, and yet they've just, the Bureau of Meteorology 2 days ago declared that La Nina is on its way.
La Nina, that's right.
We're in a La Nina event, which brings with it lower than average temperatures.
I don't know. Yep.
So,
I guess the Bureau don't know either. So,
and the funny thing is, they say that it is the strongest influence on climatic variation.
Okay. Well, I just want rain, and there's been no rain in Stanthorpe, there's been no rain in Warwick, there's been no rain here.
Well, this event should hammer that. So.
Well, Nat keeps talking about, Nat from ABC keeps talking about this rain coming, but the weather pattern last night, it was just all red all over Australia, most of Australia, so I don't know where the rain's coming from. But I just want to share a post. Kim Cahill shared a post, and it's quite interesting. She's written, "I really hope Councillor Rebecca Von Hoff wins pre-selection for Groom, in brackets federal. I didn't know Rebecca before the council elections. I've seen her speak at functions once, and that's about all. Rebecca proved herself by winning most votes in the TRC local government elections this year. Since getting into council, I've watched Rebecca. She's listened to the community and been thoughtful and strategic, demonstrating values of a good leader. It's time for change and for someone fresh and young, and time for a female to step in. I hope, if successful, she stays strong and caring and approachable. Who have you got your bets on for Groom?" So that's quite interesting. And one comment came through. Jeremy Tibbins writes, "I want Councillor Von Hoff here on council for a while. Who else is up for pre-selection?" And it goes on, there's people just saying she should resign, and if she's running for pre-selection, she doesn't have to resign.
No.
From council.
I think it's it does make a little bit of a mockery of what she was standing for at the start of the year.
She wanted to be deputy mayor.
She stood up and she said, "I want to be deputy mayor because I got the most votes," and this just seems to be a bit of a knee-jerk reaction to, well, I didn't get that, so I'll go for something with higher power.
Yep.
And I guess that in itself, that post, lends the question to Councillor Von Hoff: Are you really a Conservative? Because if you're getting the support of people that are outright Labor supporters, are you really an LNP member?
Okay, watch this space.
So
let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting.
And I don't think we should be saying stuff. I've always said we should get the best people into council.
Oh, definitely.
Based on their experience, based on their qualifications. It shouldn't matter whether they're male, female, black, white, young, old. There needs to be diversity. So the fact that they're saying, "Oh, it needs a woman," well, no, we need the best candidate.
True. Yep.
That is equality. We need the best candidate.
Exactly. Look, I think Rebecca's done some great work, and it'll be interesting to see which way she goes. So
I don't know about you, but I really appreciate that 4.1% increase on the water access charge that she gave us. I was really happy about that.
Right. I know you're really happy about that.
Look, as are the ratepayers, I'm sure.
Watch this space. We'll see what happens in Groom with the resignation of Dr. John McVeigh. And he's taken on a job at the university.
He has, yes.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I think we talked about that Monday, yeah. Mate, Saturday night, just a quick shout out to the team at Rumours International. Owen Ray and the Countdowns are getting together and they're doing a tribute to the Shadows. Do you know who the Shadows are, mate?
Well,
I think you might have been on an astral plane floating around.
Very well and truly.
You weren't even thought about, mate, but I grew up with the Shadows and I'm looking forward to Saturday night.
What decade were they?
Mate, you're going back to the 50s into the 60s, yeah. Yeah.
My parents would
every time that you walk into the room, they're really good, great music, mate. And the Shadows were like the Beatles; they were way ahead of their times, mate. Sports Club had a story in the paper. We opened on what day is it? Today, Thursday. So Tuesday we opened. Peter Collins, award-winning cameraman from Channel 7, came down. I always say that to him when I see him, and had a reporter, and they did a story with Karen, and Karen was so busy signing autographs on Wednesday. Yes, but mate, we opened the doors yesterday, and
What a
far out,
nice
man.
venue it is too.
Mate, I started at 8, doors opened at 8:30. I ran until about 5:30 last night. It was just
Packed.
absolutely amazing. Everyone saw the story on Channel 7, so it was a great story. Bingo starts today, so if you're at home and you're a bit bored, doors open at 8:30 and bingo starts at 9:30, sorry, eyes down at 9:30, and that's on Wednesday, Thursday and Saturdays, so do that. But mate, you walk in, you came the other night, you walk in through Russell Street, you've got Terrace on Russell.
So yeah, there's the new entrance.
Yep,
It's
off
no longer
Russell
around
Street.
on Ruffin Street. It's on Russell.
Yep.
Look, the building itself really nicely done up. The footpath still looks like rubbish. Thank you
Oh,
to Toowoomba Regional Council on the
Council
lovely
are gonna be
work
doing
that
it.
you've not done there.
They're going to be doing that up. So
Yeah, when?
yeah, it's happening, mate. But you walk in through the front door, Terrace on Russell Street's there, then you go down into the walkway to reception. You've got Cantina. It's it's a place that's going to be open from 8:30 in the morning through till late. So even like into 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll be able to get something to eat.
Well, that's cafe style.
Yeah, it's based on European design, stone wall. The ceiling's concaved in. It looks really cool. The captain's table's upstairs. It's all wired for Wi-Fi, Zoom meetings, Skype, all that sort of stuff as well. There's also another terrace upstairs off the Great Western Lounge. There's room dividers, so we can pull walls across and divide off certain rooms. So it's looking really good. So going to pop down there and take Polar on a tour down there later. So
Definitely show the men's urinal.
I can't do that. No, not allowed to do that. You've
I'll
got the
send you,
photos.
I'll send you the photo.
Yeah. Mate, 4 days since the carnival's finished, no COVID, so all good so far. So let's hope it doesn't show its ugly head in Toowoomba in the next 10 days.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Yeah, I think we will be. You can't catch what's not around, so
That's it.
that's what I'm thinking. Mate, in other news, you might. I don't know whether you'll be happy about this, but this is really sad news for the travel industry. Flight Centre are closing another 90 shop fronts. They've already closed 300. That's really bad. That business has lost $26.5 million since COVID or something, some incredible figure.
Yeah, and it all comes down to they were running off JobKeeper.
Yep.
Now
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
that it's gone, because there's no income in the travel industry.
Yep.
Zilch. So the sooner that we are allowed to get back to normal, or at least some sort of level of normal with international travel, and it has to be international. Domestic travel, as far as it goes, people have been trained to book their domestic travel not through a travel agency.
Well, you can buy a car online too, and real estate. Yeah.
So, avoid the travel agent at all cost is not what the media should be pumping. They should be saying, go talk to your travel agent and let them do it, because one, they're there for you if something goes wrong.
And we've
They can
seen that
call you.
happen.
They can call you at 7 p.m. at night and go, "Hey, this has happened. What do I do?" Oh, hang on, we'll try and help you. Even domestically, like that's what they're for. But it's a case of no one's doing it. It's not a bad thing for the operators of hotels. People are booking directly through them and they're making more money. But without a travel agent, you're on your own when it goes to international
goes
travel.
pear-shaped,
If they're all gone, how do you go overseas?
Yep. Look, think local, support local, buy local, support your local travel agencies here in town. So
Well, there's not many of them left. So
I know. Mate, did you watch the debate? We watched a few highlights last night. The debate.
just shut up, man.
Oh, stop
Just
it.
shut up, man.
Stop it. Be quiet. You're a bully.
Don't you talk to me about smart. You graduated bottom of your class.
It was a shit fight, mate.
Oh,
It
it
described as a shit fight. I'm sorry, that's what NBC said last night.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be another one. I really don't think
Well,
there'll
they
be
said
another
that
debate.
Trump lost. He lost the debate. I think they both lost. I think everyone in that room. It was just terrible. It was amusing to watch.
They're down millions and millions of viewers. Didn't even tune into it last night. So
I mean, I thought Trump handled himself very well on a number of issues,
okay, right.
especially in relation to how he's handled his just the way he spoke back.
Yep.
And answered the question properly to Biden on certain issues. I think he did speak quite well. But overall, the whole thing was just a shambles, really.
Unbelievable. ABC staff have been labelled self-indulgent after insisting on a pay rise when public servants aren't getting a pay rise.
Well, it's
So-
a bit like the maritime union demanding a 6% pay increase and holding off on letting ships into the country.
Yeah,
That's
another.
that's okay. You can stop the ships from coming into the country, and when they all turn around and don't bring us any goods, you won't have a job at all.
This
So
happened with
instead of-
Patrick's back in the 90s. I remember that
It was the
lockdown
same
of
thing when the
stevedoring
unions
industry.
up here were trying to get a 5% pay increase for that. You know, it's 1 in 10 people work for the Toowoomba Regional Council in our region,
Okay.
statistically.
Okay.
That's
I didn't know that.
11,000 people
Mm-hmm.
trying to get a 5% pay increase. Now, they wanted this 5% pay increase no matter what. The unions were, yep, we need it, we need it, we need it. Council's not coming to the party. Well, Council couldn't go to the party because the Labor government had suspended bargaining
Okay.
in the lead up to the 2017 election. A 5% pay increase to 11,000
That's a
people
lot of money.
doesn't help you. It actually sends you backwards because you're going to pay more tax.
Yep.
A lot of those people could have potentially gone into a new tax bracket and actually had less in their bank account.
That's true.
And on top of that, you would have seen quite a large increase to overall rates to be able to pay for it.
Yep.
So
Another rate increase. That's all we need.
Yeah.
That's all we need, right? Okay, Broncos, mate. Ben Ikin has dropped his resume in for CEO. So that'll be interesting, take over. And Walter's got the job as the coach. So football's getting back on track at the Broncos. They do not want the wooden spoon next year. So you don't really care, you don't like football, so...
Not a fan. The way that
The
they
behaviour.
have conducted themselves,
Yep.
the whole football league, and there are exemptions to that,
Yeah.
where there are a few people that have done the right thing. There's always people that are doing the right thing, but as a collective, they haven't.
Yeah, footballers. And Wayne Bennett's going to get the job. Looks like he might get the job of State of Origin coach, which would be great. George has packed up and gone back to Rome, mate. George Pell. Gone back to sort out some money
A lot of
laundering
people very
issues.
angry about that.
Furious.
We're not allowed to leave the country, but he's allowed to.
can.
He's allowed to.
Yep. I just don't understand. I don't know why his passport wasn't taken away, but anyhow. I guess he's...
Oh, they're in
he's
financial.
innocent.
Oh, the Vatican's in financial trouble.
They're money laundering.
Newsflash: the entire planet's in financial trouble. You're not in any way
We're gonna
whatsoever
We're going to get into a lot of trouble here.
special, Cardinal Pell.
You're looking forward to budget night? It's on the 6th, isn't it? Next Tuesday night?
Next week, yes. I'm very much looking forward to budget night.
Yeah.
I'm excited that budget night has gone back to where it should be later in the year. It was not bad in May, but at least now it's in the financial year that it's talking about.
Yep.
So they can say, this is how much we made in that financial year, not, oh, this is how much we've made so far, plus the extra month that things could go pear-shaped, which they definitely did this year, didn't they?
Didn't they?
So,
Right. So,
I'm very much looking forward to budget night. We're being told it will be the most important budget since World War II.
okay, righto. Well, they're looking at putting 1.5 billion into Australian manufacturing, which I think is great. We've got to get more manufacturing done in our country.
We do.
So that's
The unions will be happy. There'll be a lot of manufacturing jobs and therefore a lot of union memberships.
Yep. Mate, the songs Baby, Baby, Don't Get Hooked on Me and Hard to Be Humbled. Do you know who sang those songs?
I Am Woman?
No, Mac Davis.
No, no.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to be humble.
No.
Perfect in every way. Well, he died. He was 78. He died today. And the great, legendary Helen Reddy with Delta
That's I Am
Dawn.
Woman.
Delta Dawn, ain't no way to treat a lady. Leave me alone. Music is my life. I don't know how to love him. And Angie, baby, leave me alone, mate. I remember that song come out. I'd sing it to mum and dad. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. But I Am Woman, mate, the song that really got her, just created a women's movement. So, but she is going to be sadly missed. 78 years old, Alzheimer's for the last 4 years, so dementia. But big veil to Helen Reddy and Mac Davis, and that's probably a sad way to end the show. But you know,
The positive
that's
news for
the
positive
music.
news, Darryl.
The music, your music lives on. It's like when Johnny Cash died. His daughter said, "I can live in a world without Johnny Cash, but I can't live in a world without Daddy." I'm going to cry.
You reckon?
That's really sad, you know, but anyhow, that's the way it is. Okay, we better wrap up. Luke's getting, our production guy's like giving us a wind up there. Did you see that? He's got to get to work. So, Light and Dark Productions, thanks for your help with the show. And we're streaming on more avenues now. Where are we streaming, you know?
We are. So we're live both on Facebook and on YouTube.
Yep.
And we're going to get yours up and running as well. So they're all synced simultaneously.
Beautiful. This guy's going to be wanting more money soon. Or
Luke,
more coffee.
me.
Yeah, no, Luke. Okay, let's wrap it up. Thursday the 1st of October 2020, pinch and a punch for the first day of the month.
I remember that as a kid.
That's right. Sorry, I'm being really childish today, like Trump, so sorry. I'm Daryl Nicholson, Toowoomba 4358 TV, more than just a postcode.
As always, remember to like and share us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. Follow us on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, do that.
And thanks for joining us with Good Morning Toowoomba. I'm Ben Apsey.